All right, YouTube, it's Thursday night. I've been working like a dog. My nephew Dakota's been helping me. Over there's the old body. We finally got the second front fender off of it. We're kind of positioning the fenders on here to see if we want to try to use part of that to build our car. We want our rat rod to look like a rat rod, but we sure want it to look like something you haven't seen yet. So we're experimenting with the front fenders. We cut some off the bottom, shorten them back some. I think we're going to shorten them back some more. We're going to mess with that for a little bit and try to get an idea of what that could look like. We know we want the rear tires to be outside the fenders back here. So we got one kind of set up here just to get a look at it. We like this rim. We know we got to move it forward or backwards until we get it exactly where we want it. And then we'll make that big cut. I got a little something here holding the tire from rolling away. I guess I knocked it down. If you remember in the beginning, the front of it had the headlights that grimaced down at an angle like this, and I'm positive there's a way we can use that somehow. So we're going to try to use the top part of the fenders, the chrome strip that lines up with this maybe, in the headlight section, put it down between the tires. I'm hoping the chrome will wind up above the tire, with the tires outside the fenders, of course, or partially outside the fenders. We're getting really close to having that laid into place, and then we'll know where the wheelbase lays out, and we get started on building the chassis. I picked up a Ford 9-inch rear end, and I have a Ford 8.8 rear end. I'm not sure which one we're going to use, but we'll use one of the two. We'll know a little better when I get this wheelbase set and the width to see if we need to narrow one of those up or if one of them will work straight out of the box. We've got this I-beam axle in the front we've been using to mock things up because it's the right width and it holds up two tires. Kind of gives us an idea what's going on there. I'm not positive that's what I want to use, so I picked up a little something different. I've been experimenting with a twin I-beam Ford situation. I think I could make some pretty cool drop axles, some pretty cool looking radius arms, and set up a twin I-beam on air ride, so it would give us some incredible ride characteristics, and it'd be just a little bit different than everybody else. Anyhow, that's kind of our update. This is kind of where we're at, and I know this is kind of boring because all we're doing is cutting and positioning and cutting and positioning and cutting and positioning, but here in a minute we'll get that wheelbase figured out and we'll be able to get to doing some serious work. I assure you by then I'll have this recording thing going on. I've been experimenting with it a little bit and I'm still messing it up pretty good, so that's why you're still getting a short video. But once I get that nailed out and we get to where we can do some real work, I'll bring you some videos to let you see how we do it. Right now our favorite tools, we're using a cutoff wheel, a grinder, a cutting torch, a hammer, a chisel, another hammer, and just trying to keep it clean and get her done. I think once we get everything positioned and cut off of that old car, we're going to take everything outside and give it a good bath, try to get rid of all this dust. See what I mean? And clean the floor up over here. I do have a frame table in the other room, and I think we're going to need to bring it out pretty soon and get things set up. We'll see how that goes. Anyhow, thanks for watching. There's your update. Rat Stock 2024 Nixon's Garage 59 Buick Rat Rod build. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Become our friend on Facebook. Bring us a car to work on. We need something to do during the daytime. See you again.